Happy Tuesday! Happy math time! My favorite time of the day. All right, I'm here with your math for Tuesday. It is now June. This week I am back at school, but I filmed these last week, so they're from home, but I am at school. So if you call me or I talk to you in a class meeting, you'll see I'm at school, even though the videos say are filmed at home. Anyway, long story short, let's get our math. Let's get going, and let's have a great day of learning. All right, let's go. Hello, grade 2 and grade 3. Let's do this. So the first thing we're going to do today is our number sense and operations. So we are going to draw 3 coins that show 55 cents. Now, there are many different coins that we have. Just to review, we have 25 cents. We have 10 cents, which is often called a dime, and we have 5, which is often called a nickel. So if I want to make 55 cents, I need to combine these coins. Now, there's one combination that will work, and I would have to make 50 first. So 25 plus 25 makes 50. And then what other coin could I add here? If I've got 25 and 25 is 50, what other coin can I add to make 55? Right, this little nickel here, 5 cents. All right, and the total is 55 cents. Now it says round the numbers to the nearest 10. So to round to the nearest 10, you look at your 10, that's your 10 spot, and you look at the number that comes before it. If it's 5 or higher, you round up to the next 10. If it's lower than 5, you round down. So 165 is actually going to round up to 170. I'm rounding to the next 10. For this one here, 722, I'm actually going to round down to 720. And don't worry, we will be starting with place value and rounding next September, first thing. All right. Now, count on by 25s. 100, 125, 150, 150. Oh, Mrs. Oaks, not 155. 175, 200. So counting by 25s, imagine that you're counting quarters. All right, number 4. Estimate and then solve the difference. So we're going to estimate. All right, this is about, these two have a difference. If they're both 670 and 470, 670 and 470, we're going to pretend they're both that. So I'm going to say there's a difference of about 200. Okay, now to find, oh, I put that in the wrong place. The estimate is here. Now I'm going to solve it over here. 671 subtract 478. So I'm going to use Grandpa's way. I start here, 1 subtract 8. I can't do it, so I am going to switch pen colors to begin with, just to make it easier for you to see. I am going to borrow a 10. So now I have 6 10s here. 11 subtract 8. So 10 subtract 8 is 2, 11 subtract 8 is 3, 6 subtract 7, I can't do it, so I have to borrow. I go over here, I break up my 100, and I move 10 10s over. Now I have 16 subtract 7, well 16 subtract 6 would be 10, 16 subtract 7 is 9, 5 subtract 4 is 1, 193. So I was pretty close, right? My estimate was a bit high, 193 is my actual. All right, now it says order the numbers from greatest to least. So I would go and I have to find the greatest and the least. So my greatest number is my biggest number, 638. 638. My second number, oh, I guess it would help if you guys could see what I was doing. My second number, I look for the next biggest number, which is 321. 321. My next one is 244. 244, and my least number is 12. All right. Now, this section here is subtraction with regrouping, your favorite, no doubt. I'm going to go through 2 and model the steps, and then I want you to practice these yourself, okay? Because this is an important skill that you need to have by the end of the year. I do see that most you guys have got this down, but I do find with this type of math thinking, practice, practice, practice. So whatever your strategy is, you need to practice it lots. So that's why I put lots there today. It's my focus for today. And I'm going to do the first 2 with you, and then I'm going to let you do them on your own, because I have modeled this, we have practiced this, and I know you know what you're doing. So again, Grandma Grandpa's way is what I'm modeling. You could also do count up. Actually, for this one, count up is probably your easiest, but I'm going to model Grandma Grandpa's way because that's what I said I was going to do. So I'm going to start with my 1s and my 10s. I start with my 1s, 4 subtract 9. I can't do that. I do not have enough 1s. I don't have enough 1s, so I need to borrow from my neighbor. So this is now 110, but I have a bunch of 10s over here. I have a 10 over here, so now I have 14 1s, subtract 9. 14 subtract 10 would be 4. 14 subtract 9 is 5. 1 subtract 1 is 0. That's why that one would have been good for count up, because it's so close. But I know I'm modeling the steps. Okay, for this one, 51 subtract 32. I start at 51, and I have to subtract 32. So what I do is I start with my 1s, because I've got my 1s and my 10s. I start with my 1s. I can't do anything here. So I need to borrow from a neighbor. So I cross out my 10s. I'm borrowing 1 10. So I have 4 10s left. And I take a 10 over here. Now I have 11 1s. 11 subtract 2 is 9. Then 4 subtract 3 is 1. 4 10s subtract 3 10s is 1. And just because I think I love math so much and I care about you guys, I'm going to model one more before I say, go about your own way, children, and try this out. So again, I start with my 1s. 2 1s subtract 6 1s. I can't do that. That's not how math works. I have 2. Can I subtract 6 from it? No, I cannot. So I need to borrow from a neighbor. So I go to the 10s. I take one of my 10s, just one, so now I have 8 10s, and I bring it over to the 1s column. Now I have 12 1s. Okay, so 12 subtract 6 is 6. I can do that. 8 subtract 5 is 3. So I have 3 10s and 6 1s, 36 all together. All right, so let's turn over to the other side of the paper. So this one here, I want you to try on your own. I am going to give you some math words though, because I know that math spelling is hard. Okay, spelling math words is hard. So I am going to post to teams the math words. So that's 20, 30, 40, all those words. Although for this, I don't think you're going to need all of the words. No, you won't need all the words, but I'm going to show you how you do this, okay? So don't panic. It's not hard. You're going to start with 5 times 5. So you go, it's a crossword puzzle. 5 times 5, so you'd go 5 times 5. Well, for 5 times, I can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 25. So I'd go find 1 across, and I would write 20, 5, 25. All right, now then I go to the next one. It doesn't really matter which one you go to first, but I would cross off that one because I've done it. And I'd look at the next one, 3 across, 4 times 8. So I think, okay, 4 times 8 is 32. So I would go and I would write 32. 32. W-O. So I will write the spelling of all of these words. I will post something on Teams that has all the spelling of all the words. You can find it on the math channel from Teams. So you go to our class team and you click on math. So I've done 4 times 8, 7 across, 2 times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. So I go to 7 across and I would write 6. S-I-X. And then I could go to down. Maybe I want to do 7 down because I already have the first letter of it. 4 times 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. So I would be 16. So that's all you're doing. You're writing, this is practicing your number words and your multiplication. So you're going to read it and then fill in the number words, figure out the multiplication, practice, practice, practice. I will post 2 teams. The answer key for this, actually, no, I would like you to send me your work. I will post the, if you would like it marked, you can send it to me if you want me to mark it or to check it out. I will post the number words to Teams though to help you out, okay? So if you're working on your own and you can't remember how to spell something, I will post a list of number words to Teams today, which is Tuesday. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That wasn't so bad. I really appreciate you showing up, doing your work, continuing to learn with me. It means a lot. I really appreciate it, so thank you. If you would like to send me your work from today, you can. Take a picture of it and send it my way. This is not an assessment, but I do like to see your work. I keep it all in a special notebook on my computer, on a OneNote, okay? You all have your own section. Anyway, have a beautiful day, everybody, and I will see you back on Thursday for more math.